Guys, this was a great team win. We knew this was going to be a really tough game against a very good team and a very difficult place to play. And, the thing I'm probably most proud of with our players is when we lost the momentum of the game in the second quarter, when we kind of dominated the first quarter, and, they hit the punt return, and, we didn't have a lot of fire in our eyes at halftime, and players really responded well in the second half to go out there and compete. We had a lot of guys play a lot of plays. Hot, they got tired, they got their second wind, they kept competing and kept playing, and I think our offense did a fantastic job. The plan coming in here was, we're going to try to run the ball and, keep the ball away from them as much as we could. Derrick Henry had a fabulous game. Offensive line did an outstanding job. Defense, we made some mistakes and gave up some plays, but I think the 4 interceptions were huge in the game. 3 scores on defense is, unprecedented probably in some kind of record, and Minka having 2 is fantastic for a freshman. Our specialists did a nice job for us today. I thought J.K. did a good job. We just didn't do a very good job of covering the 1 punt return, but other than that, I know we got a lot of things we can fix. We got a lot of things we can do better, but you gotta hand it to this team. This is the second team ranked in the top 10 we beat on the road in some really tough places to play. So I think you got to respect the competitive character of this team, and my hat's off to them. They did a fantastic job today. Coaches did a great job too. Really good job of preparing them.
Coach, we'll start right here with Aaron.
You mentioned the 4 interceptions. How much do you think your front 7 contributed to that, and how much was it just your guys on the back end making plays?
Well, I think that the front 7 contributed a lot. I think we did a good job of affecting the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, pushing the pocket. They ran on us a couple times, made some first downs. Both those guys are good athletes that played out there, but I think the push in the pocket made it tough for the guy to make accurate throws, and I think our guys were in good position and made plays. And great job of, we work on taking the ball down the numbers, and everybody runs to the numbers and gets a block, and that's how you get long run backs, and the entire team did a very good job.
Coach, right over here on your right.
Coach, can you update us on Ryan Kelly's status, and also talk about a little bit more about Derrick Henry's status?
Derrick Henry, what can you say? The guy had, 247 yards or something, and but you got to say a lot about the offensive line. They did a good job of creating some good holes, and Derrick certainly took advantage of it. I just think we have to get more players that are productive on a consistent basis. Derrick's a real workhorse for us and did a good job in 4 minutes at the end of the game to get a first down, so they didn't get the ball back. But I don't know what else you can say about the guy's performance. He's a workhorse. He's tough. He does a great job instinctively running the plays the way he's supposed to, and the guy just had a great game.
And Ryan Kelly. Yeah, Ryan Kelly.
Ryan was a little woozy in the first half. We just decided to hold him out in the second half. I think he'll be okay.
Go here to Ken.
Well, as many great drives as you guys had, how important was the field goal drive early, midway through the third quarter, just to put some?
Well, when the score got 28-20, it was big to make it a 2-score game, and we'd like to finish those drives, but Griff did a pretty good job for us making some field goals today, and I think that was big. I think you got to take points when you can get them. And try to make the multiples difficult for a team that can score as quickly as these guys can. They can make some explosive plays. They really got some really good receivers. They got a really good scheme. They did some things differently today in terms of the patterns. We do a lot of pattern matching, so kind of blows our guys' mind when the other team does something that's completely out of sorts. And they had some today were tough to match, and we messed up a couple others, but our guys will learn a lot from it.
And on that drive, I'm sorry, 4th and 2 to 26, was that a busted play or a called play? It looked
No,
like
that's a play. You never seen that play before? It's called the flip play.
Yeah.
You put everybody in the box, and you act like you're going to run a power, flip the ball out to the guy, and he outruns everybody. It's a good play. Worked good. It's a risky play. I mean, if somebody comes off the edge, you get tackled for the loss, and then, you know, people like you ask me, well, what kind of play was that?
Looked like you're trying to call a timeout there, Alex.
Well, the shot clock was down to 1. I'm glad we didn't.
Coach, right back here with Dennis.
Yeah, we really kind of messed up, you know, on the field goal that, you know, put us out of field goal range, you know, earlier in the game. You know, by not calling timeout. Cam lined up on the wrong side. We had to get him on the other side. By the time he got set,